Good Thursday evening and welcome to the NCWLIFE Evening News. I'm Grant Olson. Before we get to tonight's top stories, let's head outside and take a look outside our weather window at a typical summer day around north central Washington today, looking down at the Wenatchee Valley. And you can see just a few clouds out there, fair weather clouds, lots of blue sky, and it got warm once again today. Expect more of the same tomorrow, then we'll cool this weekend a bit before it really gets hot. Especially next week, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. We could be looking at highs at least of 105 degrees, so heat wave number 3 will be happening for us next week, and we'll talk much more about that coming up a little bit later on. And now a few of the news stories we're following for you tonight. Lightning strikes high on mountainsides in the Lake Wenatchee area ignited at least 2 wildfires that were spotted early this morning. The Grant County Sheriff's Office has identified the people injured in a rollover accident July 30th outside Moses Lake. And the Chelan County Sheriff's Office said yesterday the 25-year-old Redmond man who drowned in the Wenatchee River on Sunday was swimming in the river and not kayaking as previously reported. But first, our top story tonight. Fire crews were expecting to make good progress today on the Moore Canyon fire burning in Douglas County after successfully building a perimeter around the fire yesterday. The fire, which started Monday afternoon about 8 miles southeast of Waterville, has grown to almost 6,500 acres and was 28% contained by this morning. The fire is burning in tall grass, brush, and wheat. No structures have been reported lost. Level 2 evacuation notices, meaning be prepared for possible evacuation, remain in place for the Rimrock Meadow and Douglas Creek areas, and some roads remain closed. The Southeast Washington Interagency Incident Management Team is coordinating the firefighting effort. Lightning strikes high on mountainsides in the Lake Wenatchee area ignited at least 2 wildfires that were spotted early this morning. The first fire was reported at 5:53 a.m. on Irving Peak, and shortly after the fire had grown to more than an acre in size. At 6:17, a fire in the White River drainage was reported. By 8 a.m., Lake Wenatchee Fire and Rescue had estimated that fire at 1 to 3 acres in size. The U.S. Forest Service and the Central Washington Interagency Communications Center responded to those fires. The Grant County Sheriff's Office has identified the people injured in a rollover accident July 30th outside Moses Lake, including a 22-year-old Quincy man who was killed in the wreck. Armando D. Lopez, a passenger in the vehicle, died at the scene. All 4 people were ejected when the vehicle failed to negotiate a curve while traveling west on South Frontage Road East near Hiawatha Road, and then rolled several times about 6:30 a.m. Initially, the Sheriff's Office said it was unclear who was driving the 2003 Chevrolet Cavalier, but yesterday said the driver was 22-year-old Carrie S. Ortega of Quincy. She was treated for undisclosed injuries at a Spokane hospital and has since been released. 18-year-old Christopher Rio Chavez of Quincy remains in the hospital with his injuries, and a 14-year-old Quincy girl also was hospitalized in Spokane and has since been admitted to a rehabilitation center. Well, the Chelan County Sheriff's Office said yesterday the 25-year-old Redmond man who drowned in the Wenatchee River on Sunday was swimming in the river and not kayaking as previously reported. The Sheriff's Office says Tristan Manalo was swimming near the KOA campground near Leavenworth just before 4 p.m. when he got caught in some rapids and became submerged. Swimmers in the area began searching and eventually were able to bring him to shore. It was the 6th death by drowning in Chelan County this year, 4 of which are associated with river recreation. Well, when we come back, a popular access point at Potholes Reservoir will be shut down for most of the rest of the year beginning on Monday. New fire restrictions are going into place on public lands around central Washington as well as in unincorporated parts of Chelan County. And people across Washington can now call the State Department of Health for the latest information on the monkeypox virus. I'm Grant Olson, and you're watching the NCWLIFE Evening News.
Raising a family may have seemed overwhelming to your parents, but they weren't. Coach, teacher, life guide, caregiver. Family takes care of family. And as the circle of life continues, you now are their caregiver. It may seem overwhelming, but we're here to help you find the support services necessary so you can provide quality care to your elders.
Call Aging and Adult Care of Central Washington at 1-800-572-4459.
Coming home should never be a chore. Let Merry Maids of Wenatchee customize all your cleaning needs. Weekly, bi-weekly, special occasion. Do you have a vacation home that needs cleaning? We clean them too. Locally owned and operated, let Merry Maids do the cleaning while you focus on your family and friends. Merry Maids has special offers to fit your budget. Request your free cleaning estimate today. 509-663-1710. Connect with us on Networked as we introduce you to the people and organizations who are leading innovation in the region. Get inspired, engaged, and networked right here on the NCWLIFE channel.
NCWLIFE really does a great job of exposing our brand. It's a little scary at first, right? You're just throwing money out there hoping it comes back. And to see those results come back through and see people walk through the door and say, hey, saw your TV advertisement. Those are the kinds of things that you see the return on. And when you look at the cost spent, you know you're making a return on it. There's a huge market here and market potential, and they are a great avenue for that.
Welcome back. In another news, a popular access point at Potholes Reservoir will be shut down for most of the rest of the year beginning on Monday. The Washington Department of Fish and Wildlife said the Glen Williams access area will be undergoing safety and site improvements until December 15th. The work includes the installation of a new boat ramp and paving and striping. The Washington Department of Fish and Wildlife said new toilets and a board float will be installed at a later time when materials become available. Access to the Grant County Reservoir is still available at Mardon Resort, Pothole State Park, and the Blythe Water Access Area. New fire restrictions are going into place on public lands around central Washington as well as in unincorporated parts of Chelan County. Stage 2 fire rules began today across the entire Okanagan-Wenatchee National Forest. That means no campfires, cooking fires, charcoal grills, or other open flames, and no firearms discharged except for permitted hunting. In Chelan County, where Stage 2 restrictions go into place on Friday, residents outside city limits are prohibited from building campfires on their property, although they may use barbecue grills. Target shooting in the rural county will likewise be prohibited except on gun ranges. Well, people across Washington can now call 1-833-829-HELP for the latest information on the monkeypox virus, or MPV. The State Department of Health activated the call center this week as the number of diagnosed cases of MPV rose to 220 in Washington. Call takers can provide information about MPV risk factors, vaccine information, testing, and treatment. MPV can result in an itching or painful rash, and it's spread through close contact as well as surfaces that have been used by someone carrying the disease. Health officials say anyone experiencing an unexplained rash should cover it, avoid skin-to-skin contact with others, and see a healthcare provider. You're watching the NCWLIFE Evening News. Coming up next, tonight's feature story and your complete local weather forecast. That and much more still to come on the NCWLIFE Evening News. Please stay with us.
Blue Lagoon Pool and Spa, located on South Wenatchee Ave, has the largest selection of spas and swim spas in town. Stay cool this summer in an artesian swim spa and use it all year long. We enjoy helping families reconnect one spa at a time. Hot tubs are proven to improve sleep and decrease arthritis pain. Our passion is water, so please bring us a water sample, and we will help you diagnose your pool or spa water for free. Blue Lagoon Pool and Spa, your pool and spa experts.
The best pizza in the known universe is right here in downtown Chelan, so come on up. For the best locally crafted beer and barbecue in Chelan, come on up.
For the best down-home scratch country cooking in North Central Washington, you'll find it in Manson. Come on up.
Come on up. Come on up.
Come on up.
Be sure to tune in each weeknight for sports during the NCWLIFE Evening News. If it's the Mariners, the Seahawks, or any of our local teams, I'll be sure to cover the latest right here on the NCWLIFE channel.
Looking for the latest news on flying cars, robots, or space travel? The vehicle exploded on the landing pad. Tune in to your weekly tech update with Ray McNeil. New episodes Mondays at 8:30 p.m. on the NCWLIFE channel.
Welcome back to the NCWLIFE Evening News. Time now for our weekly Pause for Pets feature from the Wenatchee Valley Humane Society. Tonight we meet a guinea pig named Sesame.
Hi everyone, my name is Haley and I'm with the Wenatchee Valley Humane Society, and with me this week is Sesame. Sesame is a male guinea pig who came in as an owner surrender with 2 other guinea pigs, and he is the last one left. He's a very sweet boy. He is a little bit shy at first and likes running around and stuff, but as you can see right now, he's just chilling in my arms and hanging out. He is a little squirmy. He is getting used to people handling him regularly, but I think with constant work, he'll be a really good snuggle pig. He loves his vegetables and loves hiding in his cubby. And, he's just your typical average guinea pig. Gives you the excited squeals when all the snacks come out. And just is a really good guy. If you want to meet Sesame, you can come on down to our shelter. We are open every day except Wednesday, and we are open from 11 to 6, but we are closed 1:30 to 2:30 for quiet time.
Give them a call at 509-662-9577 or visit their website at wenatcheehumane.org.
And with the weekend now in sight, let's take a look at your North Central Washington weather forecast. Nice summer day all across the Wenatchee Valley and North Central Washington today. Looking down at the valley, just a few clouds around the Cascades, but boy, lots of blue sky out there today, and it was another warm one throughout North Central Washington. Unofficially today, 94 degrees at Pangbourne Airport. 88 is our normal high for this time of year. 104, our record high, again set in 1971. This morning, 68 degrees, and that's 6 degrees above where we should be for our low this time of year at 62. Our record low, 53 degrees, set back in 2008. 5.76 inches of precipitation since January 1st. I know we've been stuck there for a while now. The good news about that is we're still 1 inch and 9/100ths above where we should be for this time of year. So good news there, but boy, with this hot weather, things are really drying out. 5:52 sunrise this morning, and our sun sets tonight at 8:19. As we get you into Friday, let's take a look at those Friday afternoon temperatures, and they are going to be warmer than today, folks. Almost a carbon copy of sky cover, which means lots of clear skies tomorrow. 97, Moses Lake, Ephrata, and Quincy. 96 in the Wenatchee area, 95 down in Ellensburg, 94, it's going to be a warm one in Leavenworth, Chelan 96, and Omak, you're the hot spot tomorrow with the high projected to be 98 degrees. Let's take a look at tonight now and we'll show you what's going on. Still a couple areas of low pressure, one over southeast Washington. The other one has been meandering up and down the coast the past couple of days. That's been bringing some clouds our direction, but we're expect clear skies tonight with lows in the upper 60s. For Friday, mostly sunny and hot. Still some thunderstorm activity to our north. Will we see a little bit of that? There's nothing in the forecast, but keep your eye on the sky tomorrow with highs in the upper 90s. For Saturday, breezy conditions, mostly sunny. The good news, cooler. We're going to get a break this weekend with temperatures on Saturday into the upper 80s, and won't that feel nice? By the end of the weekend on Sunday, less wind, mostly sunny skies. Temperatures still okay with highs on Sunday into the lower 90s. And then by Monday, heat wave number 3 will be upon us. Sunny and warm. Big dome of high pressure over all of the western states. We're talking highs Monday in the mid 90s, even warmer as we get you into Tuesday. Notice how our colors are darkening up over eastern Washington. We're talking highs on Tuesday right around that 100-degree mark. And then for Wednesday, it's going to get downright hot. Sunny skies with high temperatures Wednesday between 100 and 105. And it looks like, folks, that will continue into our Thursday and Friday. So get ready for a hot week next week. 68 overnight tonight, 96. Your high temperature for Friday, 63 our low. Here's our break from the real hot weather. 88 and breezy on Saturday. Notice that low though, 60. Won't that feel nice? 92 then as we end our weekend on Sunday. A low temperature of 66. And then just downright hot weather Monday through Wednesday. 96 with sunshine Monday, sunny and 99 for Tuesday. And look at that high temperature on Wednesday. That could be a new record high for us. Sunshine with a high then of 103 degrees. And that's a look at your local weather forecast. Coming up next, tonight's sports report with Eric Granstrom and more as the NCWLIFE Evening News continues right after this. News, weather, and sports. It's all here weekdays at 5, 6, and 10 on your local news source, the NCWLIFE channel.
At D.A. Davidson in Wenatchee, they believe your investment success begins with a personalized plan. A plan that is the roadmap you need to navigate your way to living your best years in retirement. D.A. Davidson can help you create a plan so you can take the time to enjoy the finer things in life. Let the financial advisors at D.A. Davidson help chart your retirement future today.
Hi, I'm Kerry Condata, host of the 12th District TV show right here on the NCWLIFE channel. We're available 5 times a week on air and also at NCWLIFE.com streaming. You can even find our archives for older shows. We cover business and politics like nobody else. From an insider's perspective, someone that's been self-employed for 30 years and in the legislature for 16 years. You'll get it all right here every week on the 12th District. Won't you join us?
And now it's a sports update on the NCWLIFE channel.
And a happy Thursday to you. The Apple Sox will play for the West Coast League North Division Championship after blasting Kamloops last night 17-2. The North Paws got an early 1-0 lead in the first, but Wenatchee countered with 4 runs in the bottom of the first and played add-on from there.
Orojudos at third, Horn at second. Massey at first, pitch to the plate on an 0-2, swung on and hit the air to right field, dropped in for a base hit. 1 run scores, rounding second and coming home, another run scores. The right fielder bobbles the ball. Here's the throw home, and it is in time. No safe! No safe! Oh! DJ Massey somehow avoided the tag, jumped back towards the plate, put his hand down, tagged the plate before the tag could come from Nora Orr, and 3-run score. As far as players leaving and trying to get new guys, this pitch swung on and ripped hard, left field, gone! See ya! Round tripper for Brandon Ponce. No doubt about that one for Brandon Ponce. as he starts off the inning with a solo home run to left field for the Wenatchee Apple Sox. Although I don't see anybody throwing down in the Apple Sox bullpen. Pitch here swung on and a well-hit ball deep to left field. Left fielder going back, looking up, gone! Solo home run for C.J. Horn. Fourth home run of the season for C.J. Horn as he'll cross home plates. Bump helmets with teammates. Second leadoff home run of the night for Wenatchee. The 1-2 pitch swung on a fly ball deep to right center field. Center fielder can't find it. Sifferman looking up, and it's going to go over the wall, and a home run. 2 home runs in 1 inning for the Apple Sox. Urahudos goes yard. Sifferman never saw it. And that is the first home run of the season here for Xander Urahudos. And a swing and a miss, and that'll do it. The Apple Sox advance to the West Coast League North Division title against Bellingham after a 17-2 win here tonight over the Kamloops North Paws.
Yeah, that was something else. All 9 starters in Wenatchee's lineup had at least 1 hit in the onslaught, including 3 solo home runs. Coach Mitch Darlington happy to see the run production early in the playoffs.
Guys are seeing the ball well right now. Really unselfish at bats, just putting balls in play. Really good 2-strike approach, and we're just seeing it well. It's contagious right now, so I like where we're at.
That's a long bus ride between there and here, and you get up there and you don't really have a lot of time for batting practice and things like that. It's kind of roll off the bus and play. You guys get the big win last night. Was that a lot of confidence coming into tonight, or were you still, as a coach, a little worried?
No, a huge confidence booster to go up there and take game 1 at their place. We were missing a couple guys. DJ, unfortunately, without having a passport, wasn't able to make a trip up there. So anytime you're down, you're starting shortstop. You're kind of piecing things together around that. But just to go up there and take game 1, I think that kind of just set the tone for this week and kind of catapulted us into today.
Brandon Ponce was away for the team for nearly a month, but returned last night with 4 of Wenatchee's 22 hits. The Washington State University junior was glad he could help the cause.
Well, I haven't been here for, like I said, the last 3 weeks, but I know I've been keeping up with them, and I know they've been raking this whole time. I feel like, this is just a great group of guys that comes together, and everyone's just easy to get along with, so I feel like that's why it's been working really good like it has.
Now, if I remember right, you were here, though, with the Bellingham series, weren't you, where Bellingham took 6 in a row. Yeah. So now you're playing those guys for the championship. What does that mean for you guys to get a chance to get back at those guys?
Oh, that's exciting. We got a little chip on our shoulder, and it's the playoffs now, so it's a great atmosphere to play in. So it's going to be fun.
Speaking of atmosphere, how about this for this home crowd here tonight to cheer you guys on?
Well, before I got here, Mitch texted me that Paul Thomas Senior Stadium was gonna be jumping today, and it was. So it was fun to play in front of.
Wenatchee will play at Bellingham Saturday for the West Coast League North Championship at 6:35 p.m. The Bells advanced by scoring 3 runs in the bottom of the 8th inning to beat Victoria 4-2. After tying it at 2-2, Malcolm Moore gave Bellingham the winning margin with a 2-run single. Bells swept 6 games in a row for Wenatchee during the regular season, so the Apple Sox will be looking for revenge on Saturday night. Corvallis kept its season alive by coming from behind to beat Yakima Valley 5-3. It also was a case of an 8th inning comeback for the Knights, who tied it on Mason Lee's RBI fielder's choice. Spencer Scott gave Corvallis the win with a 2-run single. Ridgefield advanced to the WCL South Championship by beating Portland 7-5. Travis Welker's 2-run single in the top of the 8th inning was the difference for the Raptors as Ridgefield swept the Pickles in 2 games. Corvallis and Yakima Valley meet tonight to determine their semifinal series. Ridgefield awaits the winner of the Corvallis-Yakima game. If the Knights win, the Raptors will play in Corvallis for the South title. If Yakima Valley wins, Ridgefield will host the Pippins for that title. Wenatchee again plays at Joe Martin Field Saturday, 6:35, the North Championship against Bellingham. West Coast League Championship will be at the highest seed Monday at 6:35. Well, the Mariners won a season series against the Yankees for the first time in 20 years Wednesday by downing New York 4-3. Nestor Cortez was throwing a no-hitter until Sam Haggerty broke it up in the 6th inning on a solo home run. Yankees would counter with homers to take the lead, only to see Seattle wrestle the lead back in the bottom of the 7th on an RBI single by Mitch Haniger and a 2-run home run by Carlos Santana. Seattle has a travel day today before beginning a weekend series in Texas on Friday. Other American League West play, Magneuris Sierra's RBI single in the top of the 12th gave Los Angeles a 5-4 win over Oakland. Rangers come into the series with Seattle after beating Houston in 10 innings 8-4. Texas scored 5 runs in the top of the 10th inning, 3 of which in a bases clearing double by Leody Taveras. Seattle crept within a half game of Toronto for the first American League wildcard spot after the Jays and Baltimore were rained out. Tampa Bay is a game and a half behind the Mariners for the first spot after falling to Milwaukee in 10 innings 4-3. Cleveland won and took over first place in the AL Central from Minnesota, so the Twins fall back to the wild card chase, a game behind after losing to the Dodgers 8-5. White Sox are 2.5 back after an 8-3 loss to Kansas City. That's a look at sports news. I'm Eric Grandstrom. Grant, back to you.
Thank you very much, Eric. And NCWLIFE producer Tucker Wagner turned his camera on the Sturgeon supermoon last night in the skies above Wenatchee. We'll show you some time-lapse video. It's a preview of the full moon that will reach peak illumination tonight, so make sure you get out there and check that out. It'll be the 8th full moon of the year and final supermoon of 2022. Take a look. Well, I mentioned peak illumination of that supermoon will be tonight, and it looks like, checking our weather forecast, mostly clear skies tonight, so get out there and enjoy that moon. It was something last night. Okay, here's your forecast as we head into the upcoming weekend. Expect 96 degrees for your Friday with sunshine and then a cool down. It'll feel pretty nice this weekend. Some breezy conditions Saturday and 88, sunny and 92 on Sunday, and then our third heat wave of the summer will be upon us as we get into Monday. Sunny and warmer with 96 expected, almost 100 degrees on Tuesday, and we're going to blow by 100 on Wednesday. Sunny and hot by midweek next week with high temperatures around 103 degrees. And that will do it for our newscast tonight. For more on these stories and other news from around North Central Washington, you can find us on Facebook or our website at ncwlife.com. And remember, if you see news happening, we'd like to hear from you. You can send us an email at news@ncwlife.com or give us a call at 888-6295. I'm Grant Olson. Thanks for being with us and have a great night.
It has really been a great partnership between Succession and NCWLIFE. It's not always easy to sit in front of a camera or a microphone, but you guys have made it a really nice process.
It's a little scary at first, right? You're just throwing money out there hoping it comes back. And to see those results come back through and see people walk through the door and say, hey, saw your TV advertisement. Those are the kinds of things that you see the return on. And when you look at the cost spent, you know you're making a return on it. NCWLIFE really does a great job of exposing our brand and Succession wines to North Central Washington. There's a huge market here and market potential that NCWLIFE is able to help us capture, spread who we are, and tell the world about what Succession does, and they are a great avenue for that.